Hello and welcome to your weekly reading for the sign of Scorpio. We are going to be looking at the 29th through the 5th. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, and for all of you who have subscribed already, thank you so much. If you have not, I encourage you to do so, because I'm going to start releasing weekly readings, and then the monthly readings will no longer be just like monthly love. I'll do them by week. So if you're interested in that, make sure that you are able to find me. Yeah. All right. So Scorpio, let's take a look at what we got going on for this week, or next week rather. And then after that, I will pull you a yes or no oracle card so that you can have a question answered. So be thinking about what that question might be. So Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of your deck, Four of Cups reversed, Eight of Wands reversed. All right, Scorpio. So as I'm looking at your spread for this week or next week, you're in this Emperor energy, which is really good because you're moving out of the Eight of Swords. So you've gone from, I feel like, having some issues in your life and then completely conquering them. What I'm finding interesting is that your obstacle is the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, which is a very, very contradictory energy to the Emperor. So this is making me feel like, because you've worked so hard to get where you are, you may be having a little bit of trouble allowing people into your life at this time. Now, it seems like there's an energy here where you're a little bit afraid to be vulnerable or to get your hopes up, or to show people who you really are. And I feel like that's based on what you've dealt with in your past. There's an energy of you feeling as though you need to keep your thoughts to yourself or not reveal everything that you've been through, to whoever this is that's coming through in this reading. This could even be like you starting a new job, and trying to present yourself in a way that perhaps you would not have in the past, because I'm seeing that you're trying really hard to move into your new found role of stability or having what you want. But I feel like there's insecurities here, right? And so it's almost like you're not in alignment with where you are now. You've done all this work and you finally are making progress, but for some reason, there's an energy here of either feeling like you don't deserve it or feeling like you're not who you are showing people that you are. So for example, say you weighed 500 pounds, right? And then you lose a bunch of weight. Well, the world is now viewing you as someone who's in, really good physical condition or really good shape. And maybe you're getting all of this attention, but it makes you feel so uncomfortable because in your mind, you're still this person who's very overweight, or very insecure about your appearance. So it's almost kind of that energy. It's like you did all the work, you're getting the results. And because you're getting the results, you're also kind of getting the attention. But there's something inside of you where it feels almost like imposter syndrome. Maybe you started a business, right? And you find yourself struggling because it's like, oh, I don't feel like I deserve this level of pay. There's something about this where your efforts have manifested in the 3D or will be manifesting in the 3D, but subconsciously, and internally, you're still living in the past. You're still unhappy, or you're still disappointed, or worried that this is too good to be true. And what I'm seeing here is I promise you that it's not, right? Now, something that I notice about how your environment is affecting you is the Three of Wands in the reverse. So it's making me a little bit concerned that you may have some people in your life that you feel like you can't talk to when something good happens because they plant seeds of doubt in your mind, right? Or they remind you about who you used to be. For some of you, just an example, maybe you're getting into a new relationship and you have some issues around like your divorce or the way your last relationship ended. And so even though you're super excited, you have like these fears, right? Around like, well, I hope it doesn't go like last time. Well, perhaps if you talk to like your best friend, that would be someone that would remind you like, oh, well, remember when so-and-so cheated? And you're like, damn, why would you even say that to me, right? So there's kind of this energy of feeling like you can't tell people what's going on with you. You can't show people your insecurities because perhaps rather than them supporting you, they may emphasize them, right? Now, I do see that that is something that will not be an issue towards the end of the week because you have some really good stuff coming towards you. And I see that whatever it is that you're concerned about, you're going to realize that you've gotten where you are because that is exactly where you're supposed to be, right? You deserve all of the accolades that come with the hard work that you've been doing, whether that's internal work or external work. And I'm seeing that eventually you're going to get to a point where you don't really care what anybody thinks and you're feeling very good about yourself and your own accomplishments, okay? You actually have the Wheel of Fortune coming towards you and your outcome is the Seven of Wands. So whatever you're going through in this moment, right, just know that this is kind of a passing energy because everything else looks so good in your reading. I really think that the only obstacle here is kind of you, right? Receiving what you've been working so hard for and knowing that you deserve it. So let me pull you an oracle card. And then after this, I will get you a yes or no oracle so that you can ask a question. So be thinking about what that question might be. What do we got? What makes your heart beat faster? Believe the signals your heart sends you. When you learn to listen to your heart, you'll begin to follow it. You know, I think that this is really cool because you're actually on the cusp of living very fearlessly, right? I mean, there was a time when you were really in this Eight of Swords energy, and then you're moving into the Seven of Swords where you're so victorious over all of your obstacles, you know, all of your doubts and fears. So just follow your heart, follow your dreams, and try not to get in your own way, okay? Let me get you a yes or no oracle for your question. Not this time. You are in alignment with more than this situation can offer. So, you know, I don't know exactly what you asked, but I do feel like that kind of coincides with this reading where it's like your vision of who you are has not caught up to all the work that you've done, right? Mentally, you don't view yourself the way that you have become, right? So it seems to me that you're going to start finding that you're not in alignment with a lot of things in your life that may have resonated with you in the past. Now, whatever your question was, this is your answer. If it doesn't pertain to this reading, and I will speak to all of you again tomorrow when I upload your love readings. You take care. Bye.